Hi there, my name's Colin and welcome to Let's Paint Watercolours with me. So let's get started. Hello and welcome to Let's Paint Watercolours again with me, Colin. I've already drawn my picture. This is a £140 Bockingford watercolour paper and we're just going to go straight in with a wash. Simple wash of Naples yellow into the trees. And into that we have some French ultramarine and burnt sienna, top part of the sky, some clean water, Naples yellow in here, with some raw sienna, and maybe a little bit in here, lift out some of the areas where the foliage is going to be on the trees. Then with a slightly stronger mix to the sky colour, French ultramarine and burnt sienna, just add a few clouds. Once that's dried, I've just added some clean water to some shadow sites on this mountain, and this is just straightforward French ultramarine. Use this for the shadow. Anywhere you think a shadow would strike your mountain, put this in. Down here. Damp brush, soften the edges. And you can allow that to dry. Lots of background mountain is very nearly dry. I've just re-wet this area here where the background fir trees are. This is a mixture of ultramarine and gambos with just a touch of red, just to take the glare out of it, and just start above the area where you've wet and just very gently indicate shapes of fir trees. There's no detail. It's a fade. As it hits the water, it is continually thinning the paint down. And put one or two branches in, down into that. I just want to drop some burnt sienna, and then into some of that. I just want to drop a tiny bit of Riolin. On the bottom we can just put in a touch of dark colour, which is a burnt umber and Prussian blue, just to make it real dark. Just bring it across, and you can leave that to dry. Once the background trees are put in and dry, we can come back to the mountain and put some crags on. This is a number 2 round. Just with a slightly stronger mix of the sky colour, which is French ultramarine and burnt sienna. And put some crags and rocks in. I'll just do a few just to show you. And if you want a gully, shape it in the shape of a U and it will give you a gully. You can also scrumble it, just dry brush across, very little paint on it. This can take you some time. You have plenty of time at home. And just build your mountain up slowly. I've just re-wet some of the tree areas here where I'm going to put the fir trees in, and this is just a mid-tone green of French ultramarine and gamboge, a rough shape of what you want. Tone green. I've got a stronger one. I've just added more French ultramarine to that colour. the tops of the trees where it's in shadow. This one's leaning over. I'm just going to drop some areole in. Just drop it in, don't worry about it, that mingle. Do the same on these trees here. Whilst this is still drying, we can come over to this tree here, and this is a yellow green made of French ultramarine and gamboge. Basically just tap it in. Then into that there's the mid-tone green again. Just touching the areas where you'd like some darks. And then we really do need to leave this to dry. Now it's all perfectly dry, we'll come back to this area again, and with the yellow-green colour, French ultramarine and gamboge. Take the excess off. We can just put some bushes in, mid-tone, drop some in there, put some darks in. This is a little bit of raw sienna. This is a little tiny bit of burnt sienna and cadmium red. So in the shape of the fall of the land. Burnt umber and Prussian blue. Areole in. Right. Then we can come back around to this tree, and with some real darks. Green, French ultramarine and gamboge. You can just turn the brush on its side and just stroke some foliage in. This is wet over dry. While this area is still wet at the moment, we can move on with the path really. So this is just a mixture of the burnt sienna and a cadmium red, which I'm just stroking in, strengthening it up in areas with a little bit of a stronger mix of the same colour. And I might just add a touch of the sky colour into the path, soften out the edges with a damp brush. Okay, now these areas have dried off a bit. I'm just going to scratch in some twigs and sticks into the bushes, scraping a few rocks and pebbles. It might be just a little bit too wet. And then we really can leave all that to dry now. Okay, now everything's dried off. I've re-wet the whole of the lake area a bit, and we're going to mimic what's in the sky. So of course we have some Naples yellow, and I think I should have done this before I did these trees. That's my mistake. And into that we want to mimic some trees here. This is just the yellow green, but at least you can alter them. French ultramarine and burnt sienna just through there. pull it into the reflections. Drop a French ultramarine in there, just for a different flavour. Just reflections of the background trees. You can just drop some areola in, roughly where the it is in the background evergreens. Some burnt sienna into that. Areola in places. And we just leave that for the shine to go off. Just remove any excess. Go dry so the shine's gone off the paper, and we'll put some wind streaks in. Okay, now that the shine's gone off the paper but the paint is still wet, it's movable. You can just mimic some tree trunks in. Just scratched in. May still be a little bit too wet in parts, this. Change. Try to keep them level. Masking fluid. And I'll see you in a show. We can start to finish off now. This is just a straightforward raw sienna, straight into the tree. Just put the tree trunks in. I'm not putting any detail on these tree trunks now, just dropping in raw sienna. And I'm just going to drop some areola in on the tops of these bushes to add some nice colours if it's been lit up by the sun that's over here. This is the dark mix of the green, which is French ultramarine and gamboge, and I'm just going to pop it on one side of the tree and just let it drift in. Making it nice and strong so it stands out. Grass into here. Flick up some twigs of grass. Soften some of these edges into the path. Twigs are in the bushes. I mean, obviously you can take a lot more time over this. Okay, just putting a few sticks and twigs in with a really dark mix, making some extra bushes. That one a bit bigger. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please click the like button and please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.